And we're going right into the match. Onto Mammoth Fortress. Alright, let's see if these players offer some unarmed combat in the neutral. Nope. A weapon spawns right on Ornamus and he picks up the spear and immediately starts denying weapons from this Ada.
By himself with the Katars looking to get inside of Ada's spacing with the gun.
Yep. Ada opting to cover the weapons. Finds a spear. And both players are going to be duking it out with their spears.
Ready to see some pretty green signatures.
Ornamus using his neutral airs and his recovery to cover Ada's movement options. Goes to the spear choice. Both players kind of struggling to get anything in right now, but finds the landing, gets the jab, sends Ada off the stage. Ada right now...
jab is so much damage on that 3 defense, Ada.
Yeah. Like...
Darcy used to say, doesn't find his way, and Ornamus ready to punish with his own side sig.
These hits are just being one hit at a time, but when it comes to trades like that, Queen Eye definitely benefits, just considering how low...
Up. This might actually be a kill. I don't see Ada getting back to center stage here.
Yeah. Ornamus going for a signature. Nearly gets hit by that bomb. Would have taken a considerable amount of damage. But Railor's going to need to find a way to be able to get in with some damage without taking any hits back. And that spacing with the gun is the start of it. Ornamus is really greeting for these neutral sigs.
Railor getting the down sig, really switching up the momentum of the match.
Yeah, finds the side air, and he actually sends Queen Eye off the side of the stage.
Ooh, looks for the recovery, gets punished by the down air.
Oh.
And there's the Z.
But barely dodges away from Ornamus' ground pound and ends up not finding his way back onto the stage, ending the stock. What we saw near the end of that stock, though, was very good. The Ada player is going to need to be able to get in with his weapons without taking any damage back, and he's going to be finding himself being able to end Queen Eye's stock rather early. Goes to the unarmed and finds the guns, keeps him up in the air.
Ooh. I was looking for the neutral into recovery string, but Ornament's quick to interrupt it with the weapon throw.
Yeah, an excellent use of that weapon toss to be able to cover his landing. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been very safe. Ada finds a spear, looks for a side sig, but gets
the D sig and takes the stock off Ornamus.
That was actually quite early. Ada's barely taking any damage here. If he can continue to keep up momentum, he might be able to get a lot of damage in without ending up losing his stock, maybe even take advantage. What we saw happen, where
if he
Ada
can take advantage of those last few frames from that side sig from Ornamus, that he should be able to turn this game around very quickly,
but
even with one stock.
Yeah, but instead he just ended up getting carried across the stage and ended with a recovery, killing a lot earlier than I thought it would. Finds the
Goes
guns.
For the down air, gets punished by the neutral air from Ornamus.
Yeah. He's looking to space these guns with the side airs and the side lights, but he's not finding the damage, and Ornamus can just get in with the Katars. There's the mine, kills off the top incredibly early.
Surprise mine. It was nice to see Ornamus using his neutral air with the spear as opposed to side air just to try and get more of a hitbox, just knowing that any amount of damage is good damage and it's better to take the safe route as opposed for the force all-in move.
Yeah, especially against a legend that has as low as defense as Ada. If all you're hitting them with is those neutrals, like, it doesn't matter if you're not getting a lot of follow-up. All you need to do is get in the damage without taking damage yourself. After that first stock, we saw Ornamus not taking anything, and he was able to close out those stocks effortlessly. He bans Hall and Kings, and it's up to Railor now to counterpick.
And the gravy boat has been banned out once again.
No, he's picking it.
Oh.
Gravy boat hype, says Ornamus. Yeah, when a player wins, they get to ban 2 stages, and then the losing player gets to choose from the remaining 5. And Railor has chosen the gravy boat. Deceptively small ledges is even easier to see on this stage than the last one. Let's see if Railor can step up his spacing and step up his game to be able to make this match a little bit closer. Finds the spear, but Ornamus immediately finds the Katars.
Railor using those neutral airs of his own, gets the downline. But the amount of pressure that Nye puts on with a single string is just so much.
Yeah, and when Ada can't return strings like that himself, and is taking that amount of damage without returning it, it just puts him at a huge disadvantage. Goes for a side sig though, and punishes incorrectly, goes for a down air. Ornamus just
getting the neutral off.
Yeah, just using advantage of all of the weapon spawns on the map to be able to do as much damage as possible and apply as much pressure as he can. Opting not to approach. Waits for A to go for his signature and punishes it. Yeah, I feel like...
And he finds the down stick and takes Railor off the map.
I feel like something Railor's going to need to find some way of getting more comfortable with in this match is noticing when Ornamus opts for these signatures and these recoveries.
Double recovery from Ornamus.
And spacing around it and punishing it. Barely spaces to pick up that spear, but it almost gets hit into the mine.
Really taking a more passive approach now.
He's constantly trying to space Ornament out with these side airs, and I really think that when he has the spear, he should be opting for the neutral air. He just needs to get some kind of damage in. He's got a high attack stat. Just try to go for what's safe rather than what can get you punished. Goes for the ground pound.
Ornament stops the ground pound with the weapon throw.
Yeah, excellent response to these recovery and ground pound options from the Ada by just using the weapon to toss it at him and get some follow up. Gets the Qatar and throws the mine.
Down pound, ground pound getting punished by Ornaments. Yeah, but he knocks him into the mine. 2-2.
Ada picks up a spear, but doesn't end up denying any weapons because there's nothing to deny. A weapon spawns right where Ornamus is and sends him into the air. He's looking for the recovery to kill him off the top. There's the side air, there's the stock.
Cleans the board of weapons.
Excellent job of clearing this board off, just making sure the Ada is uncomfortable as possible. Finds the bomb. Let's see if he can get this weapon toss. Doesn't want to go for a trade.
I think holding that bomb put more pressure on Railor than it did on Ornamus.
Yeah, because if he ends up trading with the bomb and both players get hit, Ornamus has the advantage.
Ornamus keeping him on that side of the stage, keeping him away from the weapon, and when he goes in, he gets punished by the neutral.
Yeah.
Using the same strategy with Qatars that he is with Spear.
Ada's still struggling to find a weapon. Finally gets some unarmed against the guns, but is that even
Finds the guns, but not very comfortable with them, it seems, or at least not comfortable against Ornamus.
Ornamus using the neutral air into the recovery combo that he's so fond of, to be able to send Railor up into the air and into the red.
Racking up the recoveries, that was like 3 in a row.
Yeah. Goes for another recovery with the Qatar, hits him with the down air.
Gets and there's the red, gets the neutral sig.
And another 2-stock from Ornamus.
2-0 in Ornamus' favor.
Indeed.